All right, so I'm going to show you how you can be able to spot the cryptocurrencies you can use for crypto arbitrage trading. Now, before I go ahead and do this, I will demonstrate a little bit of how this arbitrage work, because I know not all of you watching this video actually know what arbitrage is, and perhaps this is the first time you're seeing my content on YouTube. Now, if that is the case, I want to implore you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's entirely free to do that, and it's also going to keep you updated on every video I drop on how to make money online, right? And basically, it's going to benefit you in many ways, okay? So go ahead and do that to help the channel grow as well, and be sure to give the video a thumbs up, right? Now, quickly, let's go ahead and demonstrate how this works. So let's say, for example, we want to use Bitcoin for this arbitrage. Of course, Bitcoin is one of the cryptocurrencies you can use for this type of arbitrage. Obviously, it's Bitcoin, right? So what you're basically going to do is once you come over to the Bitcoin, you go straight to the market, and basically what you have to do is to spot the arbitrage opportunities in different markets, right? Now, I want you to know that you can do this arbitrage using a single cryptocurrency exchange. You can do it using multiple cryptocurrency exchange, right? And, you can also find this arbitrage opportunity in those cryptocurrency exchanges, right? So the very key thing to do is to know the arbitrage, the coins themselves, sorry, okay? So if you're able to know the coins, you don't really have to come to CoinMarketCap every single day, okay? So let's say you want to do this using BTC in Binance. Now, you're already seeing that the price of BTC in Binance varies based on the paired cryptocurrency, right? So this is USDT and this is FDUSD. And the price over here is, let's say 109,301 to 109,305, right? If I approximate that, it's about 302 and 305. Anyway, what matters is that there's a price discrepancy, right? And even currently right now, the price discrepancy is very low. If I'm to be honest with you, most of the time we have price discrepancies of up to $200, up to $100, and so on and so forth. Now, let's take a look at other cryptocurrency exchange to know if we can find something more than this, because this is kind of too low for me. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at, let's go down. And you know what? So let's go to, okay, yeah. So let's try this Binance. Okay, this Gemini is actually good as well, right? So, but Gemini is only possible for Americans, because you can see this peg over here is BTC USD. So it's only if you have access to USD that can actually be able to do this. And you can see that there's a very good price discrepancy. Nothing insane, but it's there. So this is almost $30 price discrepancy, right? And yeah, so anyway, this is BTC. It's a very expensive coin. Unfortunately, right now, if you ask me, I'll say there's no arbitrage opportunity in Bitcoin, because currently right now, not always, but because the price is very expensive. I mean, not everybody has that kind of money, okay? So basically what you have to do in situations like that is very, very simple. Go to the pair that is cheaper. You buy it over there from the pair that is cheaper. For example, let's say we're doing BTC USDT and BTC FDUSD. So the price has changed right now, and there's something way more coming up over here, right? So what you have to do is, the first step to take is go to Binance, go to your BTC USDT, buy Bitcoin using your USDT, then quickly swap that Bitcoin to FDUSD, then quickly go ahead and sell your FDUSD back to USDT. So that's basically how the arbitrage works. It's very simple, right? It's a very few steps. Step 1, use your USDT to buy Bitcoin. Step 2, use your Bitcoin to sell your Bitcoin to FDUSD, which is more expensive. And step 3, convert your FDUSD back to USDT and repeat. Okay, so you're basically gonna have to do this on repeat mode until the opportunity vanishes, right? So if you can see, every single time we refresh the market, the price changes. That's to show that this is the live market. This is actually what's going on in the market. And in case you don't know, FDUSD and USDT are the same. They are pegged to the same asset, which is USD, right? So they're basically $1 each. So regardless, you're still gonna make profit at the end of the day, right? So sometimes, some rare occasions, it takes you few minutes for your assets, for your transfer to actually go, because you have to catch up to the price. But regardless, you're making money from it at the end of the day. So you trade, you rinse, and you repeat. Trade, rinse, and repeat. That's basically how you make profit using this type of strategy. Now let's go straight to point of today, which is the coins you can do this arbitrage opportunities with, right? So we already know Bitcoin, so there's no need of talking about Bitcoin again, right? The other coin you can actually do this is USDT. Now, USDT is another cryptocurrency asset that is actually very popular out there. A lot of people trade ETH, and a lot of cryptocurrencies exchanges has it as well. Quickly, the same thing, go to the exchange. Let's see, we can see over here we have ETH USDT and ETH FDUSD in Binance. Unfortunately, there's no arbitrage opportunity in there because you can see better than $4,010 ish. So what do? We have to look for different pay, right? So let's take a look at the second page and see what Binance has to offer. Now, the easiest way to do this is actually go into the cryptocurrency market itself in the exchange, right? That way it will be easy for you, because right now I'm just wasting a lot of time running around. Unfortunately, there's no current arbitrage opportunity in ETH right now. So I can't really give you anything in ETH right now because there's no arbitrage opportunity in ETH right now, okay? So this is another asset you can do this with, right? The other coin you can actually do this arbitrage opportunity in is XRP. So XRP as well, I know not everybody knows about XRP, but XRP is a bit limited to the ETH and BTC core and core, right? Because, you know, it's a bit limited. Now, let's see. So for some reason, it seems like the market is very slow on arbitrage this evening, because I'm not really seeing a lot of arbitrage opportunities this evening. Like, it's like a lot of markets are very congested right now. So I don't really know why we're not really seeing a lot of arbitrage opportunities right now. All these assets are supposed to be at least varying in prices at a particular, you know, range or number, but they are all kind of sticking together and there's no arbitrage opportunity. So I guess we'll have to come back later for this. So the other one we'll take a look at is BNB, obviously. I mean, if I didn't arbitrage without talking about BNB, I basically haven't already started doing arbitrage, right? Yeah, so all of this is in point. Now, for those of you who might be wondering, okay, so since there's no arbitrage opportunity in these same assets, in the same exchange, how do we do about this? Now, my best advice to you is to wait. Now, my second advice to you is if you're so pressured, or if you're so in need to do something to trade, well, the best thing for you to do is probably take a look at Binance, BNB USDT, and Bybit BNB USDT. I mean, you can say the prices are different, but considering on the amount of gap they have, for you to actually be able to make profits using this, you're gonna have to put in a lot of money, and you have to be very fast and pray the market doesn't do anything drastic while you are trading. So you can see the risk is kind of a bit high, right? So I think I'm seeing, okay, they're basically the same thing. Yeah, so my best advice for you is to wait. The other advice is you can take the risk and put in a lot of money and hope for the best. Regardless, if you take the risk and market moves, unfortunately you will lose money, but it's not gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be a small amount of money. And if you also make profits, you make equivalent of what you would have lost as well. So, you know, that's that as well. So the other one that's actually picking up using this arbitrage strategy is Solana as well. Now, Solana, some of you must have known about Solana. It's actually doing well as well. You can see Solana out here. Yes, so yeah. So it's also doing well as well. You can also use this for arbitrage. Like I said, the very best way to do this arbitrage is to actually go into the exchange itself, right? And find these opportunities in that exchange. It must have different assets that can be pegged to it. Now, one of the secrets I'm going to give you, in case you're wondering what exchange is best to use for this, I know you guys might have been seeing Binance over here. And Binance is actually a very big cryptocurrency exchange and they are very good. But due to my experience in trading, I would tell you to try out Bybit if you can, right? If you're in a country or in a region that accepts Bybit, go ahead and try out Bybit. The reason for this was you have either no fee or very little fee to pay when trading with Bybit. So most of the profits go to you, right? But Binance, I think Binance has charged not that ridiculous, but you know, a competitive amount of fees, right? So try Bybit and you thank me later for this advice. Regardless, these are the different cryptocurrency coins that you should look out for when you're trading cryptocurrency arbitrage using this strategy. And by the way, if you're trying out Bybit, mostly go for Bybit DAI, right? Or Bybit USDC. Those are the two main assets you can trade against USDT, when you go to Bybit regardless. Okay. So that's basically it. These 5 cryptocurrency coins I've given you are the top 5 to look out for whenever you're doing cryptocurrency arbitrage, and they'll give you a better profit. All right, so this is actually gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. See you.